Just want to make sure that I get all my settings right. So this is a live video, just so you know. And I'm just going to get all of my devices all set up here so I can make sure everybody can hear me. There we go. I am working on a tote bag, and that's what we're going to be working on today. I'm just going to get all of my devices all set up here so I can turn you down. Okie dokie, I think we're all set up and we're ready to go. Welcome everybody on this Sunday, January the 2nd of the new year. And I want you. There we go. So I'm going to be working on a tote bag, and I've been working on this tote bag for a few days now. It's a Valentines tote bag, and I am going to be doing the free motion quilting on it. And I think it's really good for you guys to watch the free motion quilting work like live and not done edited down. And if anybody has any questions or anything, then you can pop into this live chat. And even if it's a pre-recorded live that you're watching after the fact, please ask any of your free motion questions that you want. Free motion quilting is really easy to do once you know how. Now, my mum has just tried doing some free motion quilting work and she struggled with it. So I'm wondering if she sees me set up my machine live, that she's going to find it a lot better to follow along rather than watching like an edited video, because I've not even got my free motion quilt foot on right now, so I'm going to do everything from scratch. So free motion quilting is where you can do it on a quilt, or you can do it like I'm doing on a tote bag, just as some detail. How I go about free motion quilting, I think would be better off as a really basic free motion quilter beginner, because you're not having to, like when you look at free motion quilting designs and you see all these fancy feathers and stuff and you're trying to do it by eyeball, like it's really difficult. However, if you have some sort of a drawing or some sort of sketch to follow along, it helps to anchor that movement into your brain, and it makes it really easy to do your free motion quilting work. So if you have any free motion quilting questions, pop them in the comment box down below. Fire away and I'll try and help you with your free motion questions the best I can. So let's set everything up here. So I'm just going to change my camera view here. I think it's this one. Yes, it is. So I am not paid or sponsored to create this video. I just like producing YouTube videos. I just love creating content. So this is my Babylock Soprano that I use all the time for free motion quilting. And currently I have the wrong foot on, so we do need to change this foot out. And I always never have that thing. So 1 second here. I need to get my little screwdriver in order to take the foot off. So I'm going to take this foot off here. And you just simply twist. This up. And I'm going to put my free motion quilting foot. Now I like to use this particular one. It's got an open toe foot and it's got the spring on the side, and I am gonna just pop this on. So that was really simple so far, hey? Now, whenever I do this particular style of free motion quilting work, I do like to use my black thread. So I'm just going to pop this black thread at the top here. I do like to use, oh, 1 second, let's skip what I just said. I'm going to do that. I'm going to just put the spoil on the end there. And then I'm just going to thread my machine. Now, whenever I thread my machine, my needle is up and my presser foot is up. Everything is up when you thread the machine. And then sometimes my auto threader likes to catch it and sometimes it doesn't like to catch it. So 1 second. Generally 3rd time's a charm. There you go, told you, 3 times. Then I'm going to put my black bobbin thread in. And I'm going to place the cap on. The next thing that we want to do is, for free motion quilting, we have to drop our feed dogs down. And I'm going to turn this around. We have this switch at the back, and this makes the feed dogs drop down for free motion quilting work. So there you go, you see them disappear. And then when you want them back up, you do exactly the same thing and just start sewing and you come back up again. Now, I'm going to put this in. My machine's come on here. Now, what I'm going to do on my machine, I'm going to go into the settings and I'm going to scroll down. And there's a free motion quilting setting here. I'm going to change that to on. And it has an automatic fabric sensor to it. And it does make a difference. So just switch that to on. Press OK. Now, we don't care about the stitch length or the stitch width, because when we're free motion quilting, you are the feed dogs and you are the speed and you are the stitch length all in one. So this is why it's really difficult for some people to do free motion quilting work, because they can't get the speed in which they're moving the fabric around to the speed of the needle going up and down. And also, I like to have my speed whacked all the way up. Some people might like it on a medium setting, some might like it at a high setting. I can actually change my free motion quilting settings now to a low or a medium, but I do very much prefer to be on a maximum speed for free motion quilting. And basically, you're all set up and ready to go. So this is my artwork that I have just done. So I'm getting prepared to do a tote bag. And this is the external part of my tote bag. It's a umbrella with some hearts on it. And what we're going to do here, just to finish this off, is we're just going to start thread painting or free motion quilting all the way around all of these features that I have painted on. So basically, you're just going to go around all of the outsides of all of these. And it's a really good way of learning how to free motion quilt hearts, free motion quilt anything really. And also to learn how to get the consistency right and the speed right of free motion quilting. So let's stop talking about it and start doing it. And also I've done this section here that's going to be a pillow, not a pillow, it's going to be a pocket for the outside of my tote bag. And I'm also going to do some pockets on the inside of this tote bag, but this one is specifically for the external part of my tote bag. And I'll be free motion quilting this around the side. And you'll see how much different it makes this image look when you do some free motion quilting or thread stitching or whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to call it free motion quilting around here. It makes the image pop. I might actually start with that pocket section. So it's just move this camera so you can see. See if it brings into focus again. There you go. Sometimes my focus goes in and out. I always have to take my shoes off or slippers off whenever I'm doing any sort of sewing work. I have no idea why. So basically, I'm going to free motion quill around the outside of this heart. So you saw me set up my machine. I'm going to have to watch, I'm trying not to get my hand in the way. The Soprano does actually come with a quilting table, and I might actually switch that in a second. I've got to put that on. I like doing this sort of work on canvas because it requires no stabilization or anything. It has enough stability to hold itself while I do this free motion quilting work. So basically I'm going to go around this heart like 3 times. Did anybody have any New Year's resolutions? Now, I never make this look neat. I think it looks better when it's messy. See how cool that looks? So now I've done a smaller one. I'm going to go I'm going to change this table so it's bigger. So I can just pop this out and I can put my extension table on. It just gives me more of a place to work. Okay, cluttering about. Put my work back in here. I think I'm going to do the umbrella first. Now I do exactly the same thing as what I've just done. I'll start with this little bit here, the top of the umbrella. And then I'm going to go around the umbrella. Just going to go around the whole of the umbrella first. And then I'll probably do it again where I go around and I free motion quilt like 3 times. It makes it look sketchy. And I'm not bothered about following within lines. I want it to kind of look messy. You can applique doing this method as well, but I really am liking the thread paints right now. So you could applique these pieces on and then free motion quilt around them. Don't push too hard onto your fabric. You really are basically just resting your hands and moving the fabric about. That's the umbrella part. And now I have to go through and just do all of these little heart pieces. I actually might go around the external part of this umbrella as well. I'm not convinced it looks messy enough, if I'm honest. It's looking a bit too neat and tidy. I'm going to go around this external piece first. trust me, it looks better messy. There we go. Should we go around the other bits? 1 second. Okay. Now I think I'm happy. I'm making these design choices as I'm doing a live video. Okay, and now basically it's going through and doing all of these individual hearts. Just basically do the same as what we were doing and just free motion quilt into all of these hearts here. I'm going to take this off and just move my sewing machine out of the way a second so you can have a look at this. So this here is what the umbrella looks like, and I find, like I said, it looks better when it's slightly messy. And like I said, these are images that you are well aware of and you know what they look like, and this is what makes free motion quilting around pictures so much better and easier. So if you could just copy around certain images first, it makes free motion quilting so much easier to do. So I am going to carry on and do some of this free motion quilting work all by myself now. Hello, here you go, Al. So this is what it looks like so far. And the thread painting or free motion quilting work really makes it stand out. And also this is my other one. So this is the heart. It looks really cute. So in my next video, I'm going to be showing you all how to make a lined tote bag, so watch out for that. That'll be coming up in the next video, which is going to be on Wednesday. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I wish you the best of 2022 for everybody. Leave them comments down below if you have any questions about free motion quilting. I have over 300 videos right now on sewing and quilting, so don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye bye.